Good afternoon, student. Today we are going to discuss about type of constraints. In the before class we are learned data manipulation language, type of data manipulation language, data definition commands, and that is the commands we are using: create table command and column constraint and table constraint. Now we are discussed type of constraint. Constraints ensure data space integrity, therefore known as database integrity constraint. Constraint means what is that? Rebuild. Okay, what is the type of constraint here available? Unique constraint, primary key constraint, and default constraint and check constraint. What is the unique constraint? So one table we are giving the one person having the two same number, so there is a unique. This constraint ensure that number two rows have the same value in the specified column. For example, unique constraint applied on admission number of the students table ensure that number two students have the same admission number. So that time we are using the constraint or unique constraint. So here see the table, create the table student, admission number, not null, unique, and the unique constraint and name, character, not null, gender, age and place. The unique constraint to apply only to the field that have been declared as a not null. Where they have applied the not null, that place only we are applied in the constraint of unique. When two constraints are applied on the single, it is known as a multiple constraint. In the above multiple constraint, we are using not null and unique are applied in the single field of. So both two character we are applied not null, but only is the unique will be applied in the admission number integer only. And next is the primary key constraint. This constraint declares the field as the primary key, which help of the uniquely identify the record. So it is a similar to unique constraint, except that only one field of the table can be set the primary key. The primary key does not allow the null values, and therefore field declared as the primary key must have the not null the constraint. So here they will giving what is the where is they giving the primary key? Admission number integer. The above example, admission number field has been set as the primary key. There will be help us uniquely identify the record of the character. And next is the default constraint. Why we are giving the defaults? You didn't give any of the values, mean they automatically they can take the default of one values in assign in the tables. So in the default constraint is used to assign the default value for the field. When no value are given for the specified field, having the default constraint, automatically the default value will be assigned to the field. For example, showing default constraint in the student table, create table student. You are using admission integer not null, primary key we already given, and name character not null, and gender character 1, and age integer. Somebody not giving the proper age, they want to give the age left it, so that time they will automatically enter any one age. That is we are using the default constraint. And check constraint, this constraint help us to set the limit value place for the field. When we define the check constraint on the single column, it allows only the restricted values on the field. Example showing check constructed in the student table. The above example, check constraint set the age field where the value of the age must be less than. They given the 19, below 9 they give one or not, they will be check the constraint. And next is the table constraint. When the constraint is applied to the group of the field of the table is known as the table constraint. The table constraint is normally given at the end of the table definition. Let us take the new table, namely student 1 with the field following field admission number, first name, last name, gender. We are giving commonly give the name, but here will be split at the table first name and last name. So in the above example, two field first name and last name are defined as the primary key, which is the table constraint. Next we are going to see DML commands. Once the scheme or structure of the table is created, values can be added to the table. The DML means data manipulation language command consists of what is the they will be doing action: inserting, deleting and updating the rows into the table. First insert the command mean the insert command help us to add new record or new database or new record to the table. The command used as follows. What is the syntax of that? Insert into what is the table name and column list, values and. So here is the insert in the student, What and all we will add? Admission number, name, gender, age and place. Here you will be added 100, Achilles, M and 17 and Chennai. Again you have added the next table. So this is you are using the insert the student. You have in between you want to added anything, mean you have using the insert into student table values, you added another tables. And next is the delete command. This delete command permanently remove one or more record from the table. It removes the entire row, not individual fields of the row. So the field argument is needed. The delete command is used to follows where you want to delete the row. So here you will give the delete from table name where the condition. For example, to delete the record whose admission number is 104, the command is given as follows. How you are given? Delete from student where the admission number 104. So the full row will be deleted at a time. Next, update the command. The update command updates some or all the data values in the data frame. You can update one or more records in the table. The update command specifies the rows to be changed using where the classes and new data using the set keyword. The command is used as follows. What is the command for you? Update. What is the table name? Set column. What is the column you want to set, and value, and column name, value, and where the condition. For example, of the following, update the student set age. You want to set the age. So where the place? In the Bangalore. The Bangalore place you want to change the value age of 20. So they will be another update. Easily update the Bangalore. Where is the Bangalore place is available? That place they will be change the age for 20. And next is the update student set age 18, place is the Chennai where the admission number is 1 or 2. They will check where that they've given the numbers, that place they will be updated the age for 18. Understood student? Thank you.